In the event that you have ever pondered the power of storytelling, you need not look any further than the time when the internet believed that Taylor Swift had gotten engaged based solely on a blurry photo of her lock screen wallpaper. You did indeed heard that correctly. In July of 2025, Travis Kelce published a casual Instagram carousel that was exclusively comprised of content that was typical of superstar boyfriends. Teammates put in the effort and they beat shots, but it was just one photograph, the very last one in the dump, that prompted the FBI to launch a comprehensive investigation into Swifties. How come? Because there was a picture of Taylor Swift smiling sweetly with her hand raised in a ring that appeared to be suspiciously shiny on her finger, and it was displayed on the lock screen of his phone. Swift's talk was ablaze within a matter of hours. Threads on Reddit were bursting at the seams. Twitter, I'm sorry, but X almost completely crumbled. In the same way that they would edit satellite footage from Area 51, fans were zooming in on pixels, analyzing angles, and adjusting contrast levels. Because it wasn't just a question of whether or not that was a ring, it became a global phenomenon. Is this the ring? Was the question that was asked. Sadly, it was not the case. However, the story that came after that is a textbook example of how to create tension in a story. Where is the wedding going to take place, and are they dating? Let's go back in time. It was in the fall of 2023, when Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce made their official debut as a couple in the public eye. In the past, Kelsey had admitted that she had attempted to give Taylor his phone number by means of a friendship bracelet while she was performing at the Aries Tour show in Kansas City. Adorable. Very successful in every way. According to reports, Travis began attending Taylor's concerts between the 20th and the 23rd of September. In attendance at his games, Taylor was seen. Formally, the National Football League was rechristened the National Fiancé League. In a short amount of time, they became the couple that most people around the world watched. In actuality, their relationship had a significant and observable impact on the world. Sales of Kelsey's jerseys increased dramatically. There was a 37% increase in the number of female viewers who watched NFL games. The number of people watching Chiefs games consistently broke records. Over 22 million people tuned in to watch the Super Bowl, making it the most watched broadcast in the history of the football game. Is it a coincidence? We do not believe so. It didn't take long for the couple to become the Beyoncé and Jay-Z's of the sports pop world, with the exception that they were more approachable. Have fewer mysteries and more memes. They went out on public dates, attended each other's events, and even shared a kiss or two at a dive bar. They continued to show up for each other. As a result, it is not surprising that fans have been holding their breath in anticipation of an engagement. So, when that lock screen appeared, it was as if the last piece of the puzzle had been delivered from heaven, and it was delivered by Kelsey's iPhone, the ring that was not present but had the potential to be. It was only natural for her followers to assume that the ring she was wearing was an engagement ring. Everyone in the media was rushing to come up with headlines. The pricing of the ring was speculated upon by the specialists. Designers of jewelry offered mock-ups without being asked for them. According to one, she would most likely wear an oval diamond with a vintage twist, which could be worth up to $4 million, 0 cents. The other person swore to be custom, because it is obvious that Taylor does not do basic style. The excitement, however, did not last for very long. According to a number of different sources, as well as confirmed by fans who re-examined the photograph with the same level of seriousness as a NASA engineer, the ring in question was not an engagement ring at all. The ring was Travis's Super Bowl ring, a massive and shiny sports trophy that she was proudly wearing in the picture. Insert a dramatic scratch across the record here. Does that put an end to the speculation? Certainly not at all. To which the internet responded with a shrug and a, "Sure, but maybe the real ring is coming soon." The narrative continued on in the same manner as before. When looking for a house in Cleveland, is it really a coincidence or a vow? When the excitement surrounding the engagement was at its height, new rumors began to circulate. Taylor and Travis were seen touring opulent residences in Cleveland, Ohio, in the United States, located in close proximity to his family and on territory that is familiar to him. That is, Travis's hometown. One thing is for a couple to attend a football game together, but it's another thing entirely commencing the process of looking for a house is another. Almost immediately, followers started creating boards on Pinterest. Grammy glam meets farmhouse chic in this look. Was this the time when they were nesting? Did Travis have any plans to spend his retirement years with Taylor? Were they moving in together prior to making the announcement that they were engaged? To tell you the truth, it was sufficient material to keep people talking for weeks. Again, there is no confirmation, and there is also no denial. It is just vibes. And this is a great part of the magic. Due to the fact that in contemporary storytelling, the question is frequently more powerful than the answer, the ambiguity is what keeps us involved. There was never a need for Taylor and Travis to exchange a single word. They had the plot written for them by the internet. The actual words spoken by Taylor. Taylor referred to Travis as her boyfriend while she was visiting a children's hospital in Florida in the month of June 2025. There is just one word that is sufficient to start another wave of headlines. No, she did not say fiancé. Partner was not what she said. She didn't even give a peep. However, she did not directly dispel the rumors that she was engaged, which indicates that there was still room for interpretation. And when that door is ajar, the Swiftie army walks through it with a complete conspiracy theory, 4K edits, and a mood board in their possession. To clarify this, let's look at it. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have not gone through with their engagement as of the month of July 2025. There is no ring, no wedding plans, and no sightings of a white dress as of yet. Why, then, are the rumors not going away? Mainly due to the fact that they already have a married feeling. The public has been able to observe the development of this relationship in real time. They look at each other as if they are writing love songs with their eyes. The gestures they make, the support they give each other, and the public praise they receive. People don't want a resolution, they want a happily ever after. This is a cinematic style of problem solving. It is in this way that the rumors of engagement have developed into their very own love language. The general public sees what they want to see, and those who tell stories, market products, write articles, and have influence take advantage of this. However, more than that, the entirety of this circumstance serves as a model for how suspense can be used to drive engagement. Mainly due to the fact that Taylor and Travis do not have any pressing need to get engaged at this time. It is sufficient for them to convince us that it is possible for it to occur at any time. The compelling quality of it lies in the emotional tension that it displays, a case study on storytelling with lessons that designers can take away. Let's change gears now, shall we? It doesn't matter if you're a content creator, a marketer, or an aspiring storyteller. Here are the reasons why this narrative has been so successful, as well as the ways in which you can apply it to your own work. At first, people are drawn to mysteries. If you explain everything to your audience right away, there is no reason for them to continue to listen to what you have to say. The rest of the work will be done by them if you only give them enough information to begin theorizing. In this particular instance, a lock screen was sufficient to spark speculation all over the world. An intriguing spark is all that is required of you at this point. 2, people are more likely to return if they have an emotional investment. The reason that fans adore Taylor and Travis is that they are approachable. As far as romantic success stories go, she reigns supreme. As the queen of heartbreak, he is the self-assured athlete who possesses a surprising amount of emotional depth. With one another, they instill hope in people. That is the epitome of storytelling that is driven by emotion. Participation, third, helps to build new communities. Examine the manner in which fans contributed to the story by editing images, exchanging theories, and writing blog posts based on their thoughts. Rather than being merely passive, the engagement was active and participatory. If you give your audience the impression that they are a part of the story, they will remain for a longer period of time. Fourthly, humor helps to humanize. The most amusing aspect of this whole situation is that the image that appears on the lock screen was most likely an afterthought, but fans have turned it into a saga. A number of gems were posted on Twitter, such as Travis did not propose, just now he presented her with the most valuable player ring. Or, as another example, that lock screen was blurrier than my future, but I still saw a diamond. Using humor in content makes it easier to share and significantly more memorable. And finally, timing is the most important factor. This rumor surfaced during a period of relative calm. There will be no album release and there will be no game season. When it came to chaos, the timing couldn't have been more ideal. The impact of your story will be multiplied by 2 if you are able to place it at a time when the audience is eagerly anticipating something fresh. When will the engagement take place? To be honest, we do not possess a crystal ball. However, if we did, it would most likely be a bespoke creation by Taylor Nation and would be branded with the NFL logo. An engagement is anticipated to take place sooner rather than later, according to sources close to the couple, who claim that they are completely in agreement regarding marriage. However, these are the same sources that asserted that she was going to marry Harry Styles in the past. However, you should take that with a grain of salt. The fact of the matter is that Taylor and Travis appear to be content, very content. And when you see 2 people enjoying each other's company without the pressure of spectacle, perhaps that is enough for the time being. To tell you the truth, if that engagement takes place when it is supposed to, it will cause the internet to crash more quickly than Taylor Swift's Ticketmaster crash in the year 2023. In addition, we will all be present for it, ready, revitalized with our ring lights on, and emotionally ready. The engagement is not the central theme of the story that is being told about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. There is a lot of excitement involved. Their relationship provides a narrative that is emotionally rich and relatable, which effectively captures the attention of audiences without the need for a grand payoff. The takeaway is crystal clear for those who create. Facts aren't the only thing that great stories convey. They encourage people to experience, imagine, and take part in the activity. In the same way that Taylor and Travis do, construct stories based on options and allow your audience to experience the enchantment of the what-if scenario. That wraps up the love story that has everyone around the world guessing about what will happen next. Both Swifties and Sweetie zooming in on pixels. In the event that you found this drama meets destiny moment to be enjoyable, please do not forget to hit the like button on the video, subscribe to receive additional in-depth analyses of popular culture, and ring the notification bell as if it were the bell that we are all waiting for.